Okay, we're up here in the Blue Mountains at Govetts Leap. This is the second time around that I've come up here. We tried this about 4 or 5 months ago, but the track was closed and it's been burning me ever since that I need to get down to the base of these falls, so I've come back up again. It is a chilly 4 degrees at Govetts Leap. Wind is blowing, sun is out, so that's one good thing. There you go, so they're upgrading Govetts Leap info sessions. So I did some filming up here 4 or 5 months ago. Let's see if we can see the fall from here. We're not going to go down if there's no water flowing. Yeah, there's a stream of water coming down. It's not huge, but there is a steady stream. How cold is it up here? Wow. So we're going to go down the huge staircase down there. I'm not quite sure if it's closed, but we'll soon find out. This is also known as Bridal Vale Falls. There are a couple of lookouts there, so we might do those lookouts on the way back. And there's the falls just there. So there's not a hell of a lot of water coming down. There is a bit of wind because the water's actually crashing into the cliff top there, into the side. What a view. Start the trek down. We'll get down to this little lookout down here and we'll see what's going on. Just down here at the first little notice board, and it does say much of the upper section of the valley is closed. There is no access to Pulpit Rock or Pope's Glen Blue Mountains. There is no access from Govetts Leap into the valley or along the western rim to Pulpit Rock or Pope's Glen. So that's not where we're going. We're going to the bottom of Bridal Vale Falls. So we'll go down here and we'll have a look. See if you can get them landscape. Yeah, turn it down that way. So we'll go down to these lookouts down here. We'll see if it's closed off. We'll make an executive decision once we get down there whether or not we head down to the base of the falls. Wow, how cold is it? Are you cold?
No, I'm alright.
You okay? We're dressed appropriately today. I'm in the standard shorts and I've got my boomerangs today. These thongs only come out for a special occasion. Now this fall apparently has a drop of 590 feet. That's a 180 metre drop from the top there to the bottom. That's absolutely huge. I don't know how close we can get under it. So these are all the other walks that we can do. Rose Valley, Blue Gum, Camping, Evans Lookout. I've been at Evans Lookout and the base of Bridal Vale Falls. 1 hour. Don't know if it's open or not. That's why we have to go around that way, but we do have a little lookout here. There might be another lookout below this one. Oh yeah, there's another lookout there. So that's where it was closed. Listen to it. Wow. So they're the lookouts up there. When you first arrive in the car park, it's up the top there. You K10? Just follow my voice. And be careful, it's nice and slippery. Feel that wind. Okay, this is the point I got to last time, and it is still closed. Or is it? Yeah, it's closed, but I'm going to jump that fence today, and we're going to go down. We've got hand railing all the way down. We'll go down as far as we come across anything where it's a little bit too risky, but I think we'll be okay. And there it is, Govetts Leap, Bridal Vale Falls. 590 feet from the top to the bottom, 180 metres. So if anyone's familiar with the Wanji emission stacks, that's 249 metres. So that's double plus the Wanji stacks up there at Wanji Lake Quarry. We're going to head down that railing that way. Look at the sheer cliff, it's incredible. Okay, we have got past the fence here and we are starting the descent down. So we're going to go down as far as we're allowed to. If there's any dangerous areas where it doesn't allow us to cross, then we'll just turn around and come back up. But you do have a railing to hang on to, so that's one thing. Look at those sheer cliffs here. Wow. Maybe get some pictures on the way back up again. So, yeah, just hang on to the railing here, will be sweet. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. There's a railing here, so I don't think, like I said, it's closed, I think, due to still maybe some old trees falling down and stuff like that. And I don't know, it did say that the track was washed away, so I don't know, we'll see what it's like a little bit further down. It doesn't look too bad here. Just keep those feet sideways, Tan, and you'll be okay. And it flattens out in pieces, so it goes, the gradient's steep, then flat, steep, then flat. So this, I think, is Rodriguez Pass. It goes down to Govetts Leap. And there is a write-up on Wikipedia about these falls where an archaeologist back in 1957, I think, committed suicide off these falls down here. That's the only known suicide of these falls. Oops, Tan's not going to be happy, there's no more railing. Oh yes there is. So yeah, the archaeologist 1957 decided to take his life for whatever reason. It gets more spectacular as you get closer. Where would you be without that railing?
I know, I'll be up 6 trees.
We've got to look out for some, I think it's called Wheeler. Apparently they're yellow-tailed black cockatoos that are found down here. And the track gets nice and thin down here. Look at that. That's brilliant. I think you'll make it as well. Like I said, there's no rush. So we'll go down. Just think of that nice feed at lunchtime.
Yeah, I want to get on the walk again.
You'll sleep well tonight. Alright, it gets rusty on the railing down here, just be careful. And you'll be going under some water, so you'll get a little bit of wet. It's where the steep descent starts. Oh, look at that. It goes under crevices and everything. See how slippery it is here. Very mossy. Surely even when this track's open, you're bound to get a little bit wet. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to get some pictures of this staircase here. You actually go through the rock down here. Wow. That's a nice sheer lot of stairs. So there's no way of getting down here without these stairs. Thank God for these man-made stairs. That just takes a huge chunk off up here. Okay, so here's where the track's disintegrated a little bit. So no work has been done to fix this bit yet. I've got like a little lookout down here. So what I might get Tan to do, if she doesn't want to come down any further, she might want to wait at this little lookout. Wow. Look at the climb down. Look at that overhanging rock there. That's bound to fall at some point in time. What a spectacular walk. They actually classify these lookouts up the top as some of the best in Australia. The Govetts Leap lookouts. How gorgeous are the Blue Mountains. Where are you, Tan? I can't even hear you. There's a spot for you to wait down here, so I can't hear. Hang on. All right, I'll see you later, Tan. Bye bye. So Tan's going to wait here It's a little bit too treacherous for her. I can understand why. She didn't think it would be this steep, but what a trooper to come down this far with me. So she's going to wait at this little lookout here, and I'm going to make the journey down by myself. You might not see me again, you better.
That's right. Careful.
Nah, landscape.
Oh, I'm not going to turn it on.
Oh, okay. You turn it on. Got it? Okay.
I'm off.
If something happens to me, that's the one you put on my gravestone.
Look for this dude.
Yeah. Alright, solo mission from here on in. Me and the boomerangs. How beautiful that looks. So the sign that I've seen up the top there, it said an hour. Now I don't know if that's an hour return or an hour one way down. There's town up the top there. This is a beautiful walk. I've just got water trickling on my head everywhere I go. Now, which way do I go? This way or that way? Alright, now I'm stuck. There's two tracks here. There's up through here and there's down here. Or there's down here. There's a three-way track. This looks like the one. Maybe they all merge onto the one. Doesn't seem to be a track there. This looks nice and dry down here. It looks like I'm the one that's going to have to get the pictures from down here as well. A little bit of track washed away here. Coming up will be easy. I'll be able to run up. So once I know the layout, it'll be sweet. There you go, the railing starts again, and it looks like a pleasant walk down from here. How beautiful does that look? Nice and thin down here. Okay, so you had a little bit of slippery stones there. Even where Tanya's sitting down there at that lookout, that's a long hike back up to the car park, like a steep, sheer, steep hike. She's going to struggle to get back up. Have to take her time. You might be able to see her from here. She's just up the top there. Okay, so down there is where the track's gone. I can see the bridge is gone. So it looks like I'm going to have to walk on the railing down there. Look at the sheer cliff. Imagine abseiling from there. The grass is growing right on the cliff face. Got some of the old fencing here. So I had some nice steel cable back in the day instead of the railing that they put up there now. How thin is that through here? Alright, we've got moss. We're in rainforest area. This is not for everyone. If you're an older, gentle lady, you'd struggle to come down here. We've got overgrown bushes. Okay, here's the burnt stairs. We've got no stairs left here, so we'll be careful what we walk on here. It's a good sign when you can hear the base of the falls. It means you're not far away. So here we go. So this is where the fire's licked up on these stairs here. I'll have to get a picture of these when I come back through. I wonder how cold it is. I don't feel cold at all. Okay, which way do we go through here? Alright, I've lost my thong. It's quicksand. It's quicksand all along there. So, I'm going to have to climb along that fence. Alright, I'll turn off the video here and then get back on the other side of that bridge there. So this is a reason here why it's closed off. This is pretty bad. You actually sink into the mud here. It's like quicksand. Again, the fire has licked up on here. Looks like it's buckled the metal underneath. But there is, if you notice in the middle and on the right hand side, two beams where all the nails go through. So if you walk on the beams, sweet. Got more mud. Okay, so the railing's completely come off here. No more railing. Ugh. Everything's achievable if you have good intuition and you know your surrounds. I don't care how bad the track is. Okay, I think that's it. I think that was the worst of it. That little section through there was the worst of it. We're now starting with stairs again, or rocks. To give these boomerangs a nice clean down at the waterfall there. So you zigzag. So now I'm heading back towards the lookout that I departed. So you zigzag down similar to the railway up there at Clarence, Lithgow. There's some footstep marks in the mud, but not a hell of a lot of people have come through here recently. We got more stairs going up that way. I wonder if that was a shorter... Oh, that takes you somewhere else. Maybe another lookout. Here we go. That's what it's called. Rodriguez Pass, Junction Rock and Blue Gum Forest. It's nice to see a sign. Alright, we've got some new railing down here. So I've not seen any work go on here. There's been no work at all go on. So I can understand why the sign says closed for all of 2020 and late into 2021. Bird's eye view of actually you're doing the walk with me, so whoever's watching this, I've actually left the camera on. It might be a little bit tedious, a little bit boring. It gives you the opportunity to see me if I fall. Getting louder and louder. Don't think we have far to go. I keep on saying that, I know, but it looks like we're coming to the end point. Wow, look at that. We are here. The base of Govetts Leap, Bridal Vale Falls. There she is. Look at that drop. How close underneath it can I get? Let's have a look. See, I might get hit by a car tomorrow and have never achieved going down to the base of Govetts Leap. That's why you live for today and not tomorrow. Hell's bells. Woo! Who's in for a little bit of rock climbing? I think we'll get to this sandy little beach over here. Leave the thongs here and go for a bit of a rock climb. Incredible. 590-foot drop. 180 metres. I'm going to see if I can get right up underneath the fall there. Okay, do you guys want to come with me? I'll further turn the camera on. It would be a hell of a lot easier using two hands, but let's have a go. Let's see if we can make it up here together. I've got to be careful because I can't feel my feet. They're numb. They are very numb. Oh, it's starting to get slippery now. What's under here? I've got nowhere to hook my feet. Actually, I might have to turn it off and get up there and then start again. Wow. The water spray from just standing here is incredible. And a few different falls coming on from either side of the rock here. If that fall was absolutely teeming with water, I don't know if I'd be able to stand where I'm standing at the moment. You can see how strong the wind is. It's pushing it towards the right. On heavy rains through here, it just must be some rapids going through. Track there I think takes you to Evans Lookout all the way around, and I came from right up the top there, but you can't see the lookout, or you can see one lookout. I can just see it up there. Do we go up any further? I'm just going to see if I can creep up around there. It looks very slippery. I'll see if I can get up a little bit further, but I'm not going to push my chances. Okay, that's it. That's as far as I'm going to come, because looking at how mossy it is up there, you're just taking too much risk. You got to know when to tap out. But I'm getting so much water spray here, I'm virtually straight under Govert's Loop, Bridal Vale Falls. Even where I'm standing here, it's just so slippery. I would not recommend anyone come up here unless it's in summertime and it's not as mossy. Incredible. I'm sure this camera's just waterlogged. I don't know if these pictures are actually going to come out. My glasses, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, my glasses are full of spray, water spray. I'll have to clean this camera just in case. Alright, let's try to get down without killing ourselves. I managed just to get in the middle of it before I start heading back. The spray seemed to be a little bit worse on the left hand side with the wind. Here, very slippery here. We're going to work our way back down through that crevice down there. Alright, one last look. that point down there, do some more filming down there. Okay, we managed to finally make our way down safely through here, and I'll tell you, that took a little bit out of me. It is so slippery through there, and I cannot feel my feet. They are just so cold. Well, that's it. That's a wrap from the base of Govet's Leap, Bridal Vale Falls. I'm going to start making the journey back up. I'm sure the person that came down halfway with me today is getting pretty bored up there, but there's no way knowing that she would have got down here. There's no way knowing a lot of people would get down here. This is not for the faint-hearted. You see, all these rocks would have fallen from this cliff face over millions of years. You can see gaps in between there, and this is where they've laid to rest. It really is a spectacular waterfall. I've done it in the boomerangs, and if anyone don't know what boomerangs are, they're these awesome Australian thongs that have boomerangs as plugs, and you get free replacement plugs if you snap these. So I thought that'd be fitting in the Australian bush, having thongs called boomerangs. Alright, we'll give them a bit of a clean and then make our way back up again, see if I can get some warmth into these toes. I can't feel a thing. I can't even put my thongs on. The water's got to be, I think, below zero. Alright, that's it. Let's rock and roll. Otherwise I won't even be able to walk. Get over this river crossing without killing ourselves. Start the big journey up. Now this is going to take a lot out of me. This is going to be a killer. But I live for shit like this. It's one of my favourite things, doing bushwalks to remote places. Adios. Okay, I don't know if this is coming out. There was a lot of fog on the camera from the water spray down there, but I've just crossed the burnt out bridge. I am huffing and puffing. I'm about halfway back up to where Tanya, there's two people there at the lookout. They're looking at me thinking, what's he doing down there? I hope they're not national parks and wildlife. I might have to get up top before they come and get us. And this is the big staircase with a fire licked on here. No stairs from here. Have to do a bit of a jump here. Good news is I can feel my feet again. Something that did help was sticking them in mud, and warmed me right up. Oh, what a climb. I'm going to have a nice breather up at this lookout where Tan is. The people have gone from the lookout. Alright, we're on a bit of flat up here. She should be able to see me from here. Tanya! Tanya! Still can't hear me. Some more of the bridge here. Alright, keep on going until I have rest. Okay, you can see the falls there in the distance. There's a lot more people now on the lookout up there, and I can see the lookout just up here where my friend's waiting. Hopefully she's still there. Tanya! Still can't hear her. Maybe she's fallen asleep. I think that's the lookout I left her at. Unless she made her way back up. This is a three-way path here. I don't know if that goes anywhere. There's a path that heads down as well. Maybe it's a shortcut. Maybe I took the long way around. Okay, not far to go to this first little section where the staircase is, and then back up to the car park. Have you fallen asleep? Might have to give her a call from here. Unless this is not the lookout. Well, she was meant to be here. I don't know where she is. She might have headed back up again. Tanya! Well, that's a bit frightening. Who knows where she's gone? I'll give her a call. Okay, I've reached the top and there's no sign of Tanya. I hope she had a head start and decided to go up. There was no talk of her making her way back up by herself. Hopefully she's up in the car park here. I'm blowing hard. Wow, what a journey. Back to the sign. Glad to see that. Let's hope she's up here to look at. Oh yeah. Still can't see her. Well, back up at the car park. Well, where is she? Hopefully she's sitting in this little picnic area up here. Maybe she needed to go to the toilet quickly. Tanya! Where is she? Alright, I'm going to have to go see if I can find her. She's nowhere to be found. Unless she's gone to do a lookout walk. Well, that's a wrap from Govett, Leap, Lookout and Waterfall. Not many things scare me in life, but this girl here, let me tell you, I went to the other lookouts and I couldn't find you.
I was taking my time.
I was still panicking, my heart's racing. I didn't know what you did. I thought you were waiting for at the point we settled on.
Yeah, I know, but then I thought I knew it was going to take me a while to get
back up. I know. So that's what I thought. And then when I didn't see you along the track somewhere, I thought, what's going on here? I couldn't have made it up quicker than she did. And she's off talking to people on some other track. I've got no registered net.
So I must have went on the other.
I've got no registered network up here. I thought there's a prime example of her jumped off a cliff. She's got no phone reception. Oh my goodness, my heart is racing. I have not been that scared for a long, long time. How do I explain that? Imagine that, so people don't go exploring with someone that you don't know. Because
It's so good.
oh no. Oh God. All right, that's a wrap. I need to calm down. That's a wrap from Govett's Leap Lookout. We're all safe. Adios.